Hi guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another fitness video. So what are we talking about today? I get this question a lot from many of you that Tarun, which is better, training with machines or free weights? Which one is more effective? My goal is to pack on muscle, or my weight is to lose weight, or my way I just want to train for general well-being. How should I go about it? Should I train with dumbbells, or should I train with barbells, or you recommend I should just train with machines? So guys, I've always told you this, and I'm going to tell you this again. You don't have to think too much. So this is exactly what I will be discussing in this. Not your thought process, but which is better, machines or free weights? Now let's quickly talk about the history of health clubs, or rather gyms. Now what is happening across the globe is, there is obviously this trend. Now trend also exists in your diets, right from Atkins diet in the 90s to paleo diet to keto diet. Diets keep changing every now and then. Similarly, you have trends in health clubs, in gyms also changing. There was this time when there was so much of focus on equipment. The whole gym, if you wanted to set up a health club, everybody was more keen to set up more machines there. I'm talking about early 2000. The first thing you want to do when you want to check out a gym there is you want to see the equipment. Acha, ye bhi hai, this is also there, that is also there, right? Then the trend came, which is also right now also exists, if you were to ask me, is more of functional, which means that equipments are going, and which is being now replaced with an open environment to train in the gym, which is more of a functional workout. Some of the gyms have also replaced equipment with ropes, tires and stuff like that. So these are trends, and they keep changing. Sometimes you have a trend of equipment, and some days you have a trend of functional. Sometimes free weights, and free weights is nothing but you have to have a workout around free weights. Now this is more of trends. Why are we talking about trends? The reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because you don't have to ask anybody, or you don't have to go by the fad. Okay, free weights are in, I should start doing free weights, or machines are in, I should start doing machines. It's what fits you and your goal. Now, for example, if you are one of those guys, who are prone to an injury, like for example, you do squats. Now, squats, there are two kinds of machines that you can do. One is your Olympic rack, where you just pick up the bar and you just go up and down. One is a Smith machine, where there is more of a support there. Now, if you're one of those guys, who feel that, you may get injured, or you want to have a safety mechanism in place, you can obviously use a Smith machine. Will you compromise on the results? About 10% or 20%. Obviously, when you're doing free squats with Olympic bar, obviously the results going to be high because there is no support whatsoever. But there will be about 10 to 20% of compromising on your results. But guys, you will be much more safer if you were to do it on a Smith machine. It's only applicable to the guys who haven't done squats, or who are not comfortable with squats. So Smith machine can come in handy. So that's your machine right there. So machines do come in handy, especially for a leg workout. For a leg workout, you actually need leg extension. Now, where will you do leg extension without a machine? For a leg workout, you would need leg curls. Where else would you do it? For squat, you may have Smith machine, Olympic racks. So obviously, it's what boils down to what works for you. And remember, machines and free weights will only add variation. So here's what I'm going to suggest to you. Pick up your days. Let's say, for example, if you're working on your chest, so pick up your days when you just have a dumbbell workout. For example, your dumbbell press, your dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell flies, the whole dumbbell workout. The next workout for chest could be all around machines. Just pick up on Smith machines, do incline, do flat, do cable cross, everything around machines. So what? Free weights, you cannot compare free weights with the machines, because they both bring in variation, and variation is the key to growth, guys. You can only grow if you bring both the sides together. It's integrating the approach. One is one day you do your with machines, and the other day you do with dumbbells, or rather barbells. So you have to marry the two together. You cannot just go in isolation. I'm only going to do dumbbell workout, or free weights don't exist, or machines, it's only for pansy. But both have their own benefits. Yes, machines are easier to do, especially if you're starting out in the gym. Obviously you don't have to balance yourself, because it balances it for you, because it's much more stable. Whereas in free weights, if you're lifting dumbbells for the first time, obviously you have to have the balance. The chances of you getting injured are a lot higher. But once you graduate, doesn't mean that you should stop doing things with machines. They both bring in different perspective, guys, and I would urge you, I would request you all to use both the things together in synergy. Don't just think that, okay, you know what, now I've graduated to another level, I've started training with weights for a good 1 year, 6 months, I really don't need machines. You do need machines. For example, for cable crossover, it's one of the most effective exercises for your chest, especially if you want to develop your chest. Similarly, with the leg press. Leg press is one of the most effective things that you can do to develop your legs. Where else would you do it? Obviously, there could be some means and ways to do it, but not as easy as a machine. So use it, guys. Don't compare the two together. They just bring in variation so that we all could grow. Remember that. Don't try to compare, I should only do weights or I should only do machine. It's the integration of the two together. So I hope this answers your questions. I hope you bring in both the things together in your workout to have a great workout and to take your body to another level using both the things in synergy. So any one of you who have any questions around this, feel free to reach out to me either on my YouTube, Facebook, or on my Instagram, and I'll be very happy to help you how you can use the two together. So until we meet again, peace.